Bellmead area, somewhere in that neighborhood, with a first defeat of the season, 34-3. I don't think there'll be another play.
Marco Ware checks into the football game. Marco, the smallest of the Blue Devils, listed on the roster at 4'1".
We've got 14 people. No, we've got 12 on the field. One gets off. Slot right, last play of the game. Take it, take a knee, flag down. Jolly, you threw a flag and there's no clock. Refused, game over. Final score, 34-3. Lebanon will take 3 minutes. We'll be back with the totals. Lebanon has beaten Hillwood 34-3. 3-minute break.
They don't have a real weight program. We do. They got 33 players and we got 60. Noakes Lassiter Field on the campus of Lebanon High School. Tommy Bryan and Terry Stafford. We're in the post game. Lebanon a winner 34-3 over the Hilltoppers of Hillwood High School. And here with the end of game stat report, our man with the numbers, Terry Stafford.
Thank you very much, Tommy. Lebanon wins the ball game tonight, 34-3. Recapping the scoring, Lebanon gets on the scoreboard first, 6:53 left in the first quarter. Montoya Crutchfield, a 1-yard run, capping a 9-play, 60-yard drive. Greg Triplett with the extra point. Lebanon led 7-0. Hillwood got on the scoreboard with 1:58 left in the first quarter. Daniel Kostelski, a 45-yard field goal, capping a 10-play, 49-yard drive. And at the end of the first quarter, the score was 7-3 Lebanon. Lebanon gets on the scoreboard in the second quarter, 10:53 left. Montoya Crutchfield with his second touchdown, 7-play, 77-yard drive. Triplett adds the extra point. Lebanon leads at that time 14-3. Lebanon gets on the scoreboard again in the second quarter, 3:02 left. Montoya Crutchfield again, his third touchdown, a 1-yard run, 10-play, 57-yard drive. Triplett with the extra point. Lebanon led at halftime 21-3. In the third quarter, Lebanon 4:08 left. Greg Triplett hit Scott Ogle on a 14-yard touchdown pass, 10-play, 54-yard drive. Again, Triplett with the extra point. Lebanon led 28-3. And then in the fourth quarter, 7:21 left. Montoya Crutchfield with his fourth touchdown of the night, a 1-yard run, 10-play, 34-yard drive. The extra point was no good, and that was our final. Lebanon 34, Hillwood 3. Statistically in the ball game, for Hillwood on the ground, 26 carries, only 38 yards. Lebanon on the ground, 43 carries, 219 yards. Through the air, Hillwood was only 3 of 14, 39 yards, 1 interception, no touchdowns. Lebanon 9 of 13 through the air, 86 yards, no interceptions, 1 touchdown. Total yardage, Hillwood 77 total yards, Lebanon 305. First downs, Hillwood with 7 first downs, 4 rushing, 2 passing, 1 by penalty. Lebanon with 17 first downs, 12 rushing, 4 passing, 1 by penalty. Each team turned the ball over 1 time. Hillwood 1 interception. Lebanon fumbled the ball once. Hillwood was penalized 1 time for 15 yards. Lebanon 3 for 15. Individually in the game, first for Hillwood, Gallagher, the quarterback, 3 carries, minus 6 yards. Sanderson, 2 carries for 4 yards. Walker, 8 carries, 37. Beasley, 6 carries, 9. Dillon, 7 carries, minus 6. 26 carries in the game, 38 yards for Hillwood. Through the air, Gallagher was 3 of 13. Dillon was 0 of 1, 3 of 14 total for Hillwood, 39 yards, one interception, no touchdowns. For Lebanon individually, Triplett, 1 carry, 3 yards. Montoya Crutchfield, a fine night, 20 carries, 114 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Marlowe C, 6 carries, 30 yards. Zach Manier, 1 carry, -2. Zach Dirtson, 1 carry, 2 yards. Reggie Quarter, 4 carries, 4 yards. Joe Gardner, 2 carries, 23 yards. Benji Oham, 3 carries, 4 yards. Charles Moss, 1 carry for 4. Chavez Job, 1 carry for 4. And Alan Bentley, 3 carries for 41 yards as Lebanon piled up a lot of rushing yardage, 219 yards on 43 carries. Through the air, Greg Triplett, a fine night, 8 of 11, 75 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Benji Oham was 1 of 2 tonight, 11 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. 86 yards through the air, 219 on the ground, 305 total yards compared to 77 for Hillwood. Tommy, Lebanon just pounded a 4-0 Hillwood team tonight, 34-3.
We'll be back with more after these messages. 2 minutes, Yuri Lebanon. A great homecoming night with the football victory, the naming of the playing surface after 2 great people for Blue Devil Athletics, Jimmy Noakes Sr., Raymond Lassiter.
Right, late Jimmy Noakes started one of the first, well, probably the first sporting goods store in Lebanon. Used to be up on East Main Street, and then down in the Noakes Shopping Colony at the moment. It's still named that, and donated a lot of time to this football field. The old football field used to be down on the bypass. This field was built by Jimmy Noakes, and then he also was real cooperative in the Little League and Babe Ruth programs, Tommy, because he always sponsored a team up there. And then Raymond Lassiter, what can you say about Raymond? Raymond has simply taken care of this field like it was one of his own kids, and you can look down and see the field, how green it is and how beautiful it is. And then we might also mention that Alan Fouch done one heck of a job on this track, Tommy Bryan, and did most of it on his own time. And that was donated pretty much, and Alan Fouch should be recommended or recognized too. So a great night for Lebanon High School football. It is now Noakes Lassiter Field, and I think, well, should be called that. And
a long time coming recognition for both those gentlemen.
Exactly, and I'm sure there's other people that's really helped out on this field. I know they are, but to get this track paved, and then when the spring comes, you'll have a track here, and like I said a while ago, you can come up and run or walk if you're overweight.
I guess those that are can, and those that aren't won't, pal. Anyway, folks, out in the parking lot, Montoya Crutchfield well over 100 yards, Lebanon 305 yards in total offense tonight. The Blue Devils a winner in a big way, 34-3. Lebanon improves to 4-1 on the season. Hillwood drops to 4-1. This reminder that the taped replay of this football game on Channel 3 can be seen Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Also, it will be shown Sunday morning at 10 a.m. So 2 opportunities to watch this football game at 9 a.m. on Saturday, 10 a.m. on Sunday. A big night all the way around, and the homecoming dance is getting ready to start. I'm just as proud as I can be for the football team. The kids really played well tonight, and this is a game they went out and earned. For Terry Stafford, for Bruce